مرحبا وأهلا وسهلا فيكم. Hello and welcome. I help students like you speak Arabic and not just learn about it. My mission is to help you get speaking Arabic and overcome all the obstacles and difficulties that are between you and fluency. Before we start, why don't you visit the link down below to get your free copy of the Levantine Lebanese Spoken Arabic Conversation and Phrase Book, free of charge. Check the link down below. ويلا, let's begin.
مرحبا وأهلا وسهلا فيكم. Hello and welcome. Verb to be in Arabic. Now that's a hot topic I'd like to address. To be or not to be, as Shakespeare says. كون أو ما كون. You probably know as a beginner that in the present tense, if I'm giving a sentence like I am something, we don't really use verb to be. For example, if I want to say I am a doctor, أنا دكتور. I am a doctor. أو أنا دكتورة in the feminine. So we don't really use verb to be like in English. You say I and then am. But in Arabic, it's just sufficient to use the pronoun. It contains the verb to be itself in the present tense. And obviously to negate, you can use mish to negate nouns and adjectives. So I can say أنا مش دكتور or أنا مش دكتورة. Alternatively, you can use man, but man is a bit tricky because you have to add the correct suffix to it. So for I, أنا مني, for example, and for أنت منك, أنت منك, أنتو منكن, نحنا منا, and etc. So that can be tricky if you're changing the pronouns, but for أنا, as a beginner, it's good to know that you can use mish and مني, man plus the suffix is sufficient and is easy to use. Now, in the past, we actually need verb to be. You were probably told there's no verb to be in Arabic, but that's wrong. Guess what? You do need it in some instances. In the past, in the future, and also in a subjunctive sentence or phrase. So, أنا كنت. I was. Or you can drop أنا and just say كنت, because the verb in Arabic is already conjugated to tell you what pronoun. So I can say أنا كنت دكتور, I was a doctor, or أنا كنت دكتورة, I was a female doctor in the feminine. You can drop أنا, as we've agreed, and say كنت دكتور, كنت دكتورة. Now, in the future, if you look over here, I will be or I'm going to be. So for the future, first of all, to form the future, you can use the particle راح plus the present tense verb or the prefix ha. So راح or ha plus the present tense verb, you form the future in colloquial or spoken Levantine Arabic. أنا راح كون, I will be. For example, أنا راح كون بالحفلة اليوم. I will be at the party today. Or you can say أنا حكون بالحفلة اليوم. You can also get rid of أنا and say راح كون بالحفلة اليوم or حكون بالحفلة اليوم. Now, when you have a subjunctive sentence or conditional sentence, for example, أنا بدي, I want to be. أنا بدي كون. In this case, we need verb to be. أنا بدي كون. Also in the imperative, if I want to tell you be a doctor, كون دكتور, for example, then we're going to use also verb to be, which is verb can in this case. Some examples. So أنا حكيم. حكيم is another word for doctor. So أنا حكيم أو أنا دكتور. I'm a doctor. أنا مش or أنا مني مهندس. I'm not an engineer. that's in the masculine. أنا مش or أنا ماني مهندس. In the past, for example, أنا كنت تلميذ, I was a student. We can drop أنا and say كنت تلميذ. In a subjunctive sentence, I want something. أنا بدي كون, I want to be. أنا بدي كون مدير المستشفى. Quite ambitious. I want to be the manager of the hospital. أنا بدي كون مدير المستشفى. I will be at home at 6 o'clock. أنا راح كون be plus البيت بالبيت الساعة 6. أنا راح كون بالبيت الساعة 6. وأنا حكون same thing بالعيادة in the clinic. بالعيادة, عيادة is a clinic, الساعة 6. Also, we said in the imperative, when you're asking someone to do something, you're going to say كون بالحفلة الساعة 6. Be at the party at 6 o'clock. Or for example, be strong. كون قوي. Be strong. كون قوي. Now, to practice, can you give me similar sentences? First, in the present, I am something. Then tell me I am not something else. Tell me I was something. Tell me I want to be something. And tell me you will be something. And maybe if you want to practice more, say be something in the imperative. Leave your answers in the comments. If you want to join my complete online program to learn Lebanese, check out my Lebanese Mega Bundle to learn Lebanese from scratch, from zero, with transliteration and translation and full resources to take your learning to the next level. Check out the link for more details. أشوفكم بالفيديو الجاي.